So, guys, welcome back to another one, and yeah, you already read the title, you already seen the thumbnail, so let's get straight into it. And guys, you can already see it. Today we have a human team with, of course, a new character, Darkness. So Darkness, on paper, looks incredibly broken as a tank unit. So yeah, she can tank a lot. Look at her passive. Her passive is like a whole manga chapter. So yes, she does do quite a lot. Also, we have her Holy Relic. The hero's damage taken decreases by 70% while assuming a stance. And of course, we have the stance right here. And of course, her attack, quote-unquote attack, right there. Also, we are gonna use Sung Jin-woo today because I have a feeling that Sung Jin-woo and Darkness are gonna be like kind of broken together. Then also we have Brunhild, because Brunhild, you already know, man, Brunhild is my girl. And then of course Sigurd in the back for his passive for the human allies. So yeah, this is gonna be the team for today. Honestly, pretty excited. So without further ado, guys, if you like this sort of content, consider liking, consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel and it honestly makes my day. And with that being said, guys, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of the day. And without further ado, let's just stop yapping and let's just get straight into our matches. Okay, so for our first match of the day, we are up against another human team with, of course, Sung Jin-woo, Darkness, and I forgot about her name. What was her name? Yuri Hazard. Okay, that was it. I remember now, I'm not gonna do the stance quite yet. I don't think that is needed. So what I'm kind of gonna do is keep on AoEing because we want to take out the Sung Jin-woo as fast. And of course, dodge through it. Okay, that explains the CC difference. Let's see. Okay, some huge damage on the Yuri Zahart right there. Let's see. I know for a fact like Darkness is, I think now is the best tank in the game, and I love that she's like a human type character because hey, you already know, man, humans on top in this game. Look at that, we were literally doing patience, but she does have she removed the stance. Okay, that's kind of bad, but also really smart. Maybe the next video, Yuri's a heart actually usable again. Wait, what? But he didn't do a stance with his Darkness. Okay, why not? I don't know, but I will take that. Let's do an AoE. I think the AoE takes out his Yuri, and then let's do a single target attack on Sung Jin-woo. I think that should be fine, right? Let's see. We put up the stance. Then we AoE, yep, look at that, huge. 235k damage. Then a single target attack from my boy Sung Jin-woo, and okay, not a lot, but hey, it is a 1v1 against the Sung Jin-woos, right? It is a 1v1 against the Sung Jin-woos. So let's see. He has a Escanor in the back. Don't ask me why, but he has one. He does have one. Let's see. He's gonna put up a stance, 100%. Yep, he is. That's a level... Is that a level 3 or level 2? I don't know. It is fine though. We're gonna do a AoE. He has his ultimates. We are gonna do another AoE. And then I think we're gonna do a single target attack. I think that's the play, right? I think that's the play. Let's see. Yep, huge. The reason why Sung Jin-woo is pretty huge right here is because if you normally AoE a Darkness team, she kind of heals her whole team. But with the AoE of Sung Jin-woo, they cannot heal. So that is pretty huge. So we won our first match pretty easily. So let's get on to our second match of today. Okay, so for our second match of today, we are up against a team that out-CCs me with the new OP character. Well, the new kind of anniversary release counter character. Okay, so this is going to be a tough battle for 3 reasons. All of those 3 reasons are these characters right there. So first of all, we have the kind of quote-unquote one-shot counter character. Then we have the no, I'm not dying girl. And then we have the lol AoE do crit go burr character. So this is going to be a tough one. Let's see. The problem with... I'm going to be honest. The problem with PvP nowadays is just Queen Hell. That's my only problem. But we're gonna do a stance. We're gonna stance up. We're gonna do this. I think I'm gonna kind of ult rush here, but also maybe kind of get my defenses up with Darkness. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, by the way, her damaging cards are actually not damaging cards. It is pretty funny because she misses always in the series, right? So what they have done Okay, I don't have another damaging card, unfortunate. I am also not able to do a stance next turn. That is unfortunate. RNG is kind of cocking me here, but it is what it is. So the funny thing is, when she attacks, she misses every attack, but what she does is, yeah, she increases her defense-related stats. So look at that. Queen Hell literally did patience on her. That is insane. She pulled up another counter. Is that, yep, another patience on darkness. That's pretty huge. That's actually pretty huge. Okay, so the unfortunate thing is, no stance right there, but we do have a ultimate if she survives at least. So what I'm gonna do is kind of hope she survives here, because if she doesn't, it is a GG, man. It is a GG. The RNG, yeah, the RNG is kind of cucking me here, man. No darkness cards for 2 turns in a row. That is insane. That is insane. Oh man, yeah, that's a GG, man. That's a GG. Oh, the only reason we literally lost is because we didn't have any darkness cards, like, whatsoever. That is really unfortunate. Oh, wait, he didn't go for my Brunhild? No, he's gonna regret that, though. He's gonna regret that. He didn't go for my Brunhild. That is actually... I still don't have a single I have 1 darkness card. Thank you so much, darkness, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, so hear me out. We're gonna do this. AoE. AoE again. The reason why I'm doing this is maybe he will revive her first and then we can actually take her out. So maybe this is like a 300, 400 IQ play, but I don't know. Let's see. Come on. Yeah, the revive is on her. Huge. That means she dies and he doesn't have a counter anymore. And even Queen Hell dies. Oh man, darkness actually OP. Actually OP. You saw it here first, man. Honestly, we got cocked so hard with like the RNG with our cards that we have gotten, because look at that, we had like 3 turns in a row, we finally do have one, but 3 turns in a row we didn't get a single darkness card, and the worst part about that is we didn't get a stance card. That was just, the odds were against me, man. They are still against me, by the way. We can still lose this easily. But I'm hoping here that we can actually do something. So what I'm gonna try to do here is kind of get my ult with darkness off, because her ultimate gets you debuff immunity, so he cannot petrify us. That would be huge if we can get that. Let's see. We put up the stance. Okay, so damage taken. The hero decreases damage taken by 80% instead of... And it is an attack card. That's pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny. Okay, let's see. Is my darkness gonna be petrified? I don't... Yeah, she is. Okay, that's unfortunate, but it is fine. So what we were gonna do is kind of get our ultimate with Brunhild, I guess. Then we have 2 ultimates next turn. He kind of has to choose. If we choose for Brunhild, we can actually debuff an immunity, or we just take him down right now. Like that's also an option, you know. Brunhild, I'm sorry, I wasn't familiar with your game like that, man. Brunhild's like actually the MVP here, not even Sung Jin Woo, but it is what it is. But with that being said, let's get on to our third and I think final match of today with this actually OP team. Like, actually pretty crazy, man, damn. Okay, so for our last match of the day, we are up against a pretty weird team, I'm not even gonna lie. But I do have some doubts here, because he is using Yurek Mazino. What that means is he can maybe, just maybe, one-shot us. And I'm not trying to get one-shot here. So what I'm gonna do is, I am gonna buff up our darkness. Then I'm gonna AoE. I think that is the best play. And maybe one shot. Nope, it is not a one shot. Okay, Yurek has, of course, his ability right now, and he's gonna crit like a crit demon that he is. Hopefully we don't get one shot. I don't think we can get... Well, we can, but I don't think we will. Okay, that kind of sucks here, because now we can't heal anymore. It is fine, though. It's fine. Wait, he doesn't use his Yurek? Okay, maybe a bot match. Yeah, I think this is a bot match, damn. Okay, you know what? We will do maybe one more match after this. Who knows? Let's see. Okay, that's fine. We're petrified right there. Do not care. AoE again, and then let's do a single target attack with our Brunhild, because then we get our ultimate with our Brunhild. So let's just go for that. And a huge one does 60k damage. And, well, actually 210k, and then Brunhild's like actually showing off right now. That is crazy. That's actually crazy. Bruno's like actually better than Sung Jin-woo, I guess. This combo is insane. It's actually insane. Yeah, that's fine, man. Bruno's like on a different path, right? Like she's in her villain arc, I guess. So let's do this. And yeah, with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Because yeah, Bruno's did some damage, man. Bruno. Oh wait, he's still alive. I forgot about that. That's fine. I do not care. I do not care. He's not gonna one-shot or darkness, right? He's not gonna one-shot or darkness. No way he is. No way he is. He cannot be one-shotting over darkness like that. I refuse to believe it. Who decided? Who decided that? Look at the damage on darkness. That's insane. And we healed everything back like he did. He didn't do any damage. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Unfortunately, like that's one thing that is unfortunate right here. Is we cannot get an ending screen with darkness, I think, because she literally has no attacking cards. So that is unfortunate. But hey, with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. So bye bye. Darkness is, I think, the best character in the game right now. That is crazy. She can tank everything, man. She's built different. She's actually built different. Damn.